Hi, Marco. This is Michael. Thank you for completing an integrated speaking practice test. I'm getting ready to listen to it right now. I am Michael from BetterTOEFLScores.com. I have the integrated speaking rubrics here so I can give you an accurate score. And let's listen to your practice test.
Announcement states that the dining hall at the last week of each semester will be turned into a dining club. The woman has positive attitude about this notice and supports it for two reasons. First, she talked about her cousin experience, and she said that his cousin said it was a very different experience to cook for a lot of people. It was very challenging, and this could improve his knowledge.
Okay.
Second, she pointed out about the extra costs. In her opinion, the student will be able to eat fancy food, fancy meal with a low price. Actually, this food made by the students will look like as the same food fancy restaurants sells.
Okay, so let's take a look. You're not in the 4 area. You're not in the 3 area. And I think you're in the 2 area. So I think in 2 where it says delivery, you see that? Let's take a look at delivery. So in the 2 area it says speech is clear at times, though it exhibits problems with, I think, pronunciation, intonation, or pacing. Speech may not be sustained. That's part of the problem, is you can't put together 5 or 6 stress words without a pause. It's just really hard for you to do that. So you're not sustaining your speech at a consistent level. And there were some words in there that I had some trouble understanding. So I think delivery, you're definitely in the 2 area. I think automaticity of expression may only be evident at the phrasal level. I think because you're not sustaining your speech, you also have problems with this. So the grammar and the vocabulary is not natural to you in English. So you have to stop, think, say something, stop again. You're not very automatic with how you speak. So I think that's a problem. I think you're limited in the range and control vocabulary and grammar. Topic development, I think probably also. Maybe this one's more in the 3 area. I think that what you said was fairly complete and accurate. However, you could probably put more voice markers in there acknowledging the information from the author in the reading passage or the speaker in the listening passage. So I'm thinking right now you're probably between 2.0 and 2.5. I'm going to put you at maybe 16 to 17 points out of 30 on this practice test. All right, let's listen to it one more time. I'll try to give you some more specific feedback.
Announcement states that the dining hall at the last week of
So what now? What states?
announcement states that the dining hall at the last week of each semester
I didn't quite get what you said in the very
will
beginning.
be turned into a dining club. The woman has positive
Maybe tell me more about that. Why does the announcement say that? What's the purpose of turning it into a dining club? For what reason?
attitude about this notice and supports it for two reasons. First, she talked about her cousin experience,
First, she talks about her cousin's experience, maybe in which he blah blah blah.
and she said that his cousin said it was a very different experience to cook for a lot of people. It was very challenging, and this
So why was it different? Why was it challenging? You could probably elaborate on that more.
could improve his knowledge. Second, she pointed out about the extra costs. In her opinion, the student will be able to eat fancy food, fancy meal with a low price. Actually, this food made by the students will look like as the same food fancy restaurants sells.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you're trying to say at the end there. So that's why it, it's you're having problems putting together the vocabulary and the grammar, I think, to accurately and completely explain the idea. So yeah, I don't think you're in the three in the topic development. You're in the two. You're in the two in all three areas here. So that would be my estimation right now. So now the question is, now what? What do you do? How do you get better? Right? So let me give you one suggestion in each area. So with delivery, I think that you definitely can improve the basic uh, pronunciation of the vowel and the consonant sounds of American English. So you can go through my pronunciation section of my course and focus a lot on vowel and consonant sounds. Once you've mastered that and you feel pretty good with it, you also need to do better with your thought groups and blending to help you with your pacing. Actually, a third suggestion, I hate to give you too many suggestions here, but you also need to improve your intonation. So you can also improve that in the pronunciation part of my course, specifically by studying pronunciation lessons 36 through 40. Okay, let's go to language use. I think that you need better control over your grammar and your vocabulary. So with vocabulary, in my online TOEFL course, study vocabulary lesson 3, 4, 5, and 6. Really work on mastering those 1,700 college level words. That will change your life if you can do that. You can also improve your grammar. So go to the grammar part of my online course. If you haven't done it, take the grammar diagnostic pretest and then start reviewing those lessons that it indicates you should study. With topic development, take a look at my um, in my online course in the speaking section. It's the first, it's the integrated TOEFL integrated speaking strategies master lesson. Go over that lesson and just make sure you're comfortable with the structure. I will show you the structure for the independent and integrated speaking tasks 1 through 4, and then practice making an outline and then use that outline to help you answer the integrated topics number 2, 3, and 4. That will also help you to improve the organization and the development of your ideas. Finally, even if you do all that, you're still not enough. You have to work on getting more exposure to the language. You need to watch a lot of movies right now, watch TV in English, listen to the radio, find opportunities to speak English with native speakers. The more that you can immerse yourself in the language, I think the more control you're going to have, I think, over your grammar and your vocabulary, and that will help you to improve your delivery and your topic development. Thank you for completing this practice test, and I look forward to listening to you again.